Shalom. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash. Okay, double honors to our apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that rule well. And salutations and peace and much blessings to the hopeful elect of the children of Israel. All right. Peace and shalom. All right. It's coming, that day of we're going to glorify Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, he's going to glorify, he's going to use us to glorify him, by making us perfect, man, and receiving our, those spiritual bodies. In other words, he's going to make us again gods, flawless gods. And this is what's coming. This is literally our future, where, as it says in John 14, in my Father's house there are many mansions. Let me get this here. In my Father's house, and that's pretty much an example of this. This here is let me try to remember. I thought I had it written down. This is one of the constellations, which is mentioned in Job, and it's the one that starts with a P. I was just studying all this, just what I do to think about what's to come. It helps, lifts my spirits, just because these things are coming. It's the Pleiades constellation. This is what this is, and it's mentioned in Job 9, where he mentions Arcturus, Orion, and Pleiades. All right, and like here, let me just read it. Which maketh. Here, let me grab it. Where's it at? In Job 9. I thought I had it pulled up here. Job 9. There we go. Job 9 and 9. Okay. And this is the power that we serve, which removeth the mountains, and they know not, which overturneth them in its anger, which shaketh the earth out of her place, and the pillars thereof tremble, which commandeth the sun, and it riseth not, and sealeth up the stars. Because there's an example where, I'm not sure if it was Joshua was pursuing the enemies, and he held the sun up in its position above the earth. Imagine 12 noon, where the sun is directly above. And that's what he did. He held the sun there till we destroyed our enemies. All right. Oh man, I wish I can. Let me see this. Let me do this. Which commandeth the sun. This is bad, man. This is the power we serve. And those 2/3 that want to deny the power and speaking that disrespectful, blasphemous tongue of Sky Daddy and this and that, that's just so showing a sign of disrespect when they speak that way. They're going to learn, man. And they're going to learn through pain. They should have kept their mouths shut. Instead of just leaving it alone, they just should have just, kept their mouths shut and kept going. So they choose to just scoff, But, commanded, held the sun. Let me see. Let me just see if I can find it real quick. This is a bad thing. This is the power that we serve. This is the power that we're out there laboring for. The power that he has. I mean, come on. He created everything that's in existence. Everything that your eyes behold and look at the heavens. He created all these things. That's the power that he has. This is mind-boggling. Okay, let me see if I can find it. sure if it was Deuteronomy. I should just skip it. It could be in Judges. Be patient. There's Joshua here. Here we go, Joshua 10. Look at this. Okay. Joshua 10 and 12. Then spake Joshua to the Lord in the day when the Lord delivered up the Amorites before the children of Israel. And he said in the sight of Israel's son, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou moon in the valley of Ajalon. And you see, then spake Joshua to the Lord in the day when the Lord delivered up the Amorites. Those are what are called the Japanese of today. Okay. So it said, and the sun stood still and the moon stayed until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Jasher? So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven and hasted not to go down about a whole day. Imagine that. If that happened to this day, man, the world would be would go crazy, man, in fright, and what's going on, and then they would come up with all kinds of theories, just making up shit. All the earth is, like they doing with the earth, like it stopped. I saw a report a couple of weeks ago that they said that the earth, its core is no longer spinning, and it flip flopped. The what do they call them? The poles have shifted. And I couldn't help but to laugh, man. Actually, it was comedy, straight up comedy. So that's what they do. They make up a whole new doctrine and a whole, and literally not give no mention of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, give no mention of the true power. None. These people are crazy, man. A bunch of bug outs. So there you go. And there was no day like that before it or after it, that the Lord hearkened unto the voice of a man, for the Lord fought for Israel. And this is the day that's coming now, and it's fast approaching, that the Lord's literally going to fight for us, man. He's literally good. That's how, it's going to be, it's necessary, it's needed. Because this devil's going to come like a flood, literal, like the scripture says, our enemy shall come like a flood, man. I've never seen one super nigga that can hold back, that has held back a flood. Because if super nigga existed, he would have saved his enemies when the Lord flooded Southern America, the south of Babylon, with those 2 hurricanes. Actually, I think 3. Because one of them, the last one, flooded the hell out of Florida. That's what super nigga. A super nigga would save his enemies, man. Or super Edom. Those devils don't exist. Yeah, so the day's coming. So let's get out of this here. Let's go back to that. And my whole point of this video is just, man, look. Here, let me just read it. John 14:1. Which, again, it's literal. This is literal. That's where we're going. We're going to plant those. We're going out in the heavens, man. I won't doubt each Jake, man. I will not doubt that, that the elect won't, we're gonna have our own planet to ourselves. Let not your heart be troubled. ye believe in the Most High, believe also in me, Yahweh Shai. All right? So there's a Father and there's a Son, the first seed created. The first spirit, I said seed, first spirits created. The first spirit created. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. The heavens, in the heavens. In the heavens. That one's that, again, that's the Pleiades. That's Orion, which I see a lot. It must be a spiritual thing here, because I just happen to find myself, I mean, not that it really means nothing. You know, I'm not trying to make it seem, you know, make it mean anything, but it's these constellations are mentioned in the scriptures, that's all. But I just have always found myself through years, always looking for this one here. Always looking at it, just out of, you know. And this is the first one, the Arcturus. It's amazing, man. So that's where we're going, you know. Though Earth and Jerusalem will be the center, the headquarters, so to speak, where we'll meet for like the Passover, because that's going to continue on in the kingdom of heaven. You know, the Passover, where we're all going to meet in Jerusalem. But we're going out there. It's that created those, the heavens that was created wasn't just for us to stare at. See, these Edomites is just for them to be able to stare. That's why they continue to make up this and that about what they are, their distances and their sizes, and Jupiter is full of gases and this and that. They, again, the madness, the lies, the pseudo science that they come up with, which is, you know, worthy to be literally laughed at. So this is where we're going. This is where we're going. It says here, oh, Salaki, let me finish it. Let me finish reading that. At Job. Let me finish reading it, Job. Okay. Which commandeth the sun, and it riseth not, and sealeth up the stars, which alone spreadeth out the heavens, and treadeth upon the waves of the sea, which maketh Arcturus, Orion, and Pleiades, and the chambers of the south. Which doeth great things past finding out, yea, and wonders without number. So Esau has an answer for every damn thing. He knows it all, you know. Which again, he ain't doing nothing but making things up. He's a liar. He's a deceiver. He's a devil. Which doeth great things past finding out. Man, you're not going to find a damn thing out. You know, first of all, you're never going to go. You know, you're never going to go there, these devils. You know, that's just for the children of Israel. That creation is just for the children of Israel, as you know. Past finding out. Past finding out. You know, you leave that up to a nigga that wants to sound deep. You know, he'll vomit out a whole lot of foolish madness as well. You know, and would have other fools searching out things that literally can't be searched out. So the answers, they can't find an answer to, so they create an answer. They just make up an answer. You know, it's what these devils and what a nigga would do. Like the scripture says here. I'm not sure if I can find it. This a scripture that's in Sirach. Mm. There you go. There you go. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. Leave it alone. Because you know that the time's coming soon where these wiles, man, we're going to receive all the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding of these things. But right now, we don't need it. It's not even necessary for us to have. You know, what's out there. You know, we already know what's out there. Home, man. Homes, our future homes. You know, vacation spots. And man, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. So let me get to a couple of quick scriptures here and I'll close. You know, a couple of quick scriptures here. Isaiah 60. There's two of them. As far as us being a great seed. Here you go, Isaiah 51. But there's one in 60. That I'm specifically want. I thought I had them. Put it down. Here we go. Isaiah 51:15. But I am the Lord Yahweh, thy power, that divideth the sea, whose waves roareth. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. And I have put my words in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of my hand, that I may plant the heavens, and lay the foundations of the earth, and say unto Zion, thou art my people. So he's going to plant the heavens. With who? His people. That's the promise. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which has drunk at the hand of the Lord thy cup of his fury. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling, and wrung them out. There is none to guide her among all the sons whom she hath brought forth, neither is there anything that taketh her by the hand of all the sons that she hath brought up. These two things are come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction. That's going to something else, but my whole point was planting the heavens. He's going to plant the heavens. With who? His people. No, not Esau, Edom, which Esau, Edom right now at this moment, and they've never stopped. They spend trillions of dollars trying to, you know, to leave this place. You know, they done destroyed it. They want to go to another planet to destroy it. They want to, as far as right now, they're polluting the heavens. You know, the ionosphere, the atmosphere. They're planting it with what's called space junk. You know, this man ain't know. He's filthy. He's foul, man. He's foul. You know, he leaves his mark wherever he goes. Space debris. How much junk is left in space? However, most pieces of orbital debris are far too small to be tracked. Nevertheless, it's out there. It's trash. It's debris. Too small. Researchers estimate that there are more than 1 trillion untracked pieces of space junk in Earth orbit. This motherfucker. And all that's going to get cleaned up. You know, he has his ways, however Yahweh's going to do it. You know, however he's going to do it, but he's going to clean it all up. I mean, he can do it instantly. He's going to do it instantly. Just trillions of space junk. Those are the space junk that these devils just dumped. No respect for creation. This devil has no respect for creation. None. So the great nation that we're gonna become. Right now we outnumber all the other nations on earth. We're like the sands of the sea. You can't even count us. You can't. But Isaiah 60:22. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord Yahweh, will hasten it in His time. That's a future prophecy, man. That's the future. That's the kingdom. You know, where we can multiply, where we're going to multiply and not have to worry about our children, and you know, no stress on raising our kids and so on. Let me see if I got a. There you go. Job 5:25. I thought I had something. So I always make the point to tell people, like when you listen to lessons from all the apostles and elders and teachers, man, you know, take notes. Take notes, because you can't remember them all. Take notes. It says, and thou shalt know that the tabernacle should be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation and shall not sin. That's under the new covenant. Well, we're going to be made perfect. Well, we're going to be changed in a twinkling of an eye. And thou shalt not sin. That's when we're going to be changed in a twinkling of an eye. Corinthians, in a twinkling of an eye. Listen to this. 1 Corinthians 15:51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but sleep. A lot of two-thirds are going to die on the side. You know, but we shall be changed. Changed from these corruptible, foul, defiled bodies into what? Gods, man. Whereas gods can, you know, we're not, what do they say? I was listening to a video of an Edomite. These Edomites be doing some research, though. And he was saying that God, he's not bound by the laws of physics. He lives outside of the laws of physics. You know? That's how our bodies will be changed. By one of my favorite superheroes. I like to read the comics on Blue Marvel. He they talk, and there's a brother too, an older brother, and he talks about how the powers he has of the elements, and he can survive out in the vacuum of space. He's even they even say that he's more powerful than Thor and Superman and a host of other so-called powerful beings. Anyway, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Changed into where we're going to be changed. We're going to be perfect. This is the power that we serve, that he has. This is the power that we serve, the God that we serve. This is the power that he has to make us perfect in the twinkling of an eye. Imagine that. Oh man, this is beautiful. So it says here, I lost my scripture here. Ooh. It says, thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great, and thy offspring as the grass of the earth. I mean, you just cut a 1 foot section of grass out, and you're not going to be able to count every, I mean, it's going to take you a while, a long while, but in a yard, man, you can't count all those grass. You can't count all the grass, man. And that's how he's describing our nation. Imagine that, man. God's, you know, populating the heavens. And that's how, we're going to honor Yahweh. As the scripture says, let me see if I can find this. And it might be in the same scriptures that I pulled up in Isaiah. It might be Isaiah 60. Oops, like that's me. I know it's Isaiah that this scripture caught my eye. And it's not coming up. For the Lord said, for as much as you draw me with their mouth, no. That's not it either. The beasts of the field shall honor me, the dragon of the owls, because I have given water in the wilderness and rivers in the desert to give drink to my people, my chosen. This people have I formed for myself. They shall show forth my praise, but thou hast not called upon me, O Jacob. Let me find this precept. I'm probably not going to find it, though. I should have highlighted it. A second here. I'm about to close. It's all good. But you pretty much got the point of the video. As Yahweh Shai said, I go prepare a place for you. And you wonder why those, NASA is catching all these chariots are flying in the heavens, going every which way. That's Yahweh Shai and the angels, man, out preparing a place for us. As the scripture says, in that mentioned in the Apocrypha, to watch, he said, the kingdom is ready. Let me see if I can get that. The kingdom. Let me just hit up watch. Here we go. 2 Ezra 2:13. Go and ye shall receive. Pray for few days unto you that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Take heaven and earth to witness. For I have broken the evil in pieces and created the good. For I live, said the Lord. Yahweh. Shalom.